Hi everyone, this is Pamela, and before I start the video I would like to warn you that there are kids in the house, and if you listen to some noises in the background, you know why. So, no further say, the video of today is more like a matter that many people believe that they have a really bad luck when it comes to love relationship. And many of you, of course, already know what's behind that. But some people haven't basically sorted out yet. And I just would like to help them recognize that these have nothing to do with luck per se, but more of the three principles that for me are the most necessary for you just to make the first step in changing this luck when it comes to love. Which is this first principle? For me is to check which is your belief system and basically realizing which past experiences that you were able to see in the past, maybe when you were a child, how your parents relate, or even if you didn't have your parents together, how was their relationship overall? Maybe your uncle, your aunt, your grandparents, everything. So that plays a really important role in how you see the things. And by recognizing that would allow you just to break some patterns and not repeat a lot of the stories and not make the same decisions that maybe other relatives did because they were not aware of what they were doing was basically part of their past. So recognizing that will have you just to get a better perspective when it comes to love and especially other people. The other principle that I think that is also very important to always apply into any relationship is being very flexible. And by being flexible, I'm referring in the fact that there are people who are so close into opening to new, critics that are very constructive and new opinions. They say like, oh, whoever wants to be in a relationship with me should love me with my flaws. But they say it in a way like they are entitled just to be rude to the other person and not even listen to whatever they need when it comes to the emotional part especially. And sometimes there are things that we need to change in ourselves, especially to be more comprehensive, to listen more to the other person. And when we are open to that, it's amazing the changes that can cause to anything or that we do, especially to how we relate to others. So when the other person feel like you actually care and that you do at least these small changes, then they're going to be also treating you the same way that perhaps you're treating them. Of course, it doesn't apply like all the time, but I'm not also referring like you have to change who you are completely because that's another topic. But it's more like being flexible and open to listen to other people's need. And the last one, it's to have boundaries. And this is also something that many people forget. There are people who, for being in a relationship, that they are able to be a doormat, and that is not a really good option for you just to be in some kind of toxic and abusive relationship just because you don't want to be by yourself. When you have boundaries, you know how to communicate them, and it is so important just to build them and also apply it in everything. Because when you have boundaries, people respect you and take you seriously. So that's what I wanted just to share with you. It's not a matter of luck, but how you see the things, especially how you act and how you think. So if you like the video, and especially if you liked it, and it was very useful for you, I'm sorry, I would like you to subscribe and share with the others. And like I always say, I do this